Hi, I'm Mark Keefe with American Rifleman, and this week's gun of the week is the Uberti Model 1866 Yellowboy. Now, the original 1866, of course, was made by Winchester. It was the first gun to actually wear the Winchester name. And it was different from the previous 1860 Henry model in terms of how it loaded. If on an original Henry rifle, you had to actually turn a device up here at the front and then drop the cartridges in. Well, that's not the best way to do things. What you need is Nelson King's patented improved loading gate, and that's what you get on the 1866. Instead of dropping the cartridges down the tubular magazine, you actually shuck them in one at a time through this loading gate. Now, this is a modern replica, and even I have no idea where to find 44 Henry rimfire. This gun, of course, is chambered in 45 Colt or 4440. Our example is 45 Colt. This is the 19-inch barreled carbine version, and of course, it's made by Uberti in Italy. Of course, Uberti in Italy, in Gardona, has been making replica firearms since the 1960s. But you didn't see the Uberti name a lot until Beretta bought the company after the passing of Aldo Uberti, and they started bringing the guns in themselves and selling them themselves under the Uberti name through another company of Beretta's called Stoeger. Now, this gun, of course, has a brass receiver. That's where it gets its name, the Yellowboy. So when you look at this, obviously, it's pretty shiny. It doesn't look like a Winchester 73. And that's because the early pressure cartridges that the 66 chambered, not a lot there. This is a very simple mechanism. It's a lever action, of course. You've got an external hammer. When you work the lever, the bolt comes back, pushes the hammer back, and then, of course, a cartridge is brought up by the lifter. And as it goes forward, you can see the bolt rams a cartridge in there, and there's a very simple extractor up here on the top of the bolt that kicks the cartridges out the top. Now, this is really a beautiful rifle. The Winchester company made these guns from 1866 to 1898. And of course, you can buy one of these from Uberti today. And it's really got a nice polish to the brass, nice polish to the barrel. You have a red stain, very classic Winchester back in the era, a walnut stock, brass butt plate. Of course, you have a case-colored hammer and lever, and then the trigger is blued. This gun is a very faithful recreation of the original Winchester rifle, but it's in a cartridge that you can shoot, and that's 45 Colt in this case, which is something that they never chambered Winchesters in anyway. So if you like this gun or are interested in more information about it, go to uberti.com.